Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to another live broadcast of Mind Your Business, where we're going to talk about some cool strategies on how to prospect more people for your network marketing or home business. For those of you that are on for the first time, my name is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com. I live down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I teach network marketers, entrepreneurs, how to generate more leads for their business, sponsor more reps, and make more money, which is key, right? And just some people hopping on. If you are hopping on, let me know where you're coming from, what your name is, that sort of thing. Introduce yourself. I'd love to give you a shout out. And I'm just sharing this to a couple folks right now as I'm talking. But tonight, what I want to talk to you about, like I said, is how do you prospect more people for your business? There's people that are prospecting for their business, and they think they got it licked. They're like, yep, I contacted 5 people today, a couple of sharp people, and I did a bang up job today. I'm rocking and rolling in my business. And then there's other people that will contact 20 people a day. They'll generate 50 leads a day. And so how do you, if you're cold market prospecting, I want to share with you a mindset that's going to help you prospect way more people, because the name of the game in network marketing or any real home business, if you're doing direct sales or anything like that, is to have a lot of people to talk to. Most business owners, and this is whether they've been in for a long time or they're brand new, most business owners, what they lack people to share their opportunity with. They lack having enough people, enough prospects that have expressed an interest in what they're doing to be able to share their opportunity. So what if I could show you and give you the mindset that is going to allow you to go out and meet 10, 20, 30 people a day that are interested in checking out your business opportunity? Do you think you might get a little bit more traction with it than what you're getting now? Do you think your business might grow a little faster because it is a numbers game? If you have 20 people a day, times 7, that's 140 people a week that you can talk to. Do you think you might be able to sponsor 10%, right? Heck, not even 10%, 5%? Think you can sponsor 7 people? Right? I think you can. So tonight on this broadcast of Mind Your Business, I'm going to share with you I won't even say it's a secret. It's a mindset. It's literally a mindset. And what that is, let me just do my last one here. And make sure you say hi. You may have said what's up. I don't know if you did. Drop a comment below here. Let me see. Yes, Regina, what's going on? Absolutely. So you agree with me. Okay, so I have one person that agrees with me. Awesome. No, I'm just playing. But so what you have to understand is prospecting. It in general is a mindset, right? There's techniques to do it, and I talk a lot about techniques, breaking communication, things like that. But it is truly a mindset, because what most people do when they're prospecting is they talk themselves into prospecting. Oh, I got to go talk to that person. And then just as quickly, they talk themselves out of it. It's all up here between your ears, right? That's what it's all about. So what I want to do tonight is I want to get you to get into a mode of prospecting where you're just checking to see who's open. All right. Now I'm going to kind of give you an example, or not an example, but my reasoning behind this. See, and I felt victim to this too for many years. I've been in network marketing for 16 years. My first, 5 years at least, I had the same mentality that a lot of people have. Here's what a lot of people try and do when they prospect. They try and close them right away. They meet somebody, they ask them if they're looking to make money. The person says, no, not really looking, I'm doing okay. And then they'll proceed to chat with them for another 10 to 15 minutes, explaining why they should be. San Diego, Regina, what's up? they'll proceed to chat with them for the next 10 to 15 minutes, trying to convince them on why they should be looking at your opportunity or their opportunity. You don't understand. This is an awesome business opportunity. It's life-changing. It's a triple biomatrix, with a scoopity scoop, juicy juice bonus at the end of 3 days. You can make $4,000 in 24 hours, and you need to check this out. You'd be so good at it. You have the personality for it, right? And they'll just go on and on and on and on about why that person who told them no should get in their business. That's why a lot of people struggle with prospecting, because they think they have to close them into the business when they prospect. So the mindset shift that I want to drop to you tonight is, instead of trying to close prospects when you prospect them, is I want you to start thinking of, you're checking to see if they're open. You are literally just checking to see if they're open. And if they say, no, I'm not really open, not really looking, I got things under control, blah, 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 blah. Hey, awesome. Glad to hear things are going well. Well, listen, it was nice meeting you. Take care, and you're on to the next person. Don't make prospecting a chore. Don't make it a sales 101 class where you have to close everybody and get a number. Just because you talk to somebody doesn't mean you have to get their number, right? Expose the question. Are you looking for a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? It's a yes or a no. It's a yes or a no. They're either looking or they're not. They hit you with, what is it? Hey, listen, I gotta run here. I don't have all the time to get into the details, but are you looking? Because if you are, then I can get you more details. If you're not, hey, no big deal. But if you erase the mindset that you have to close everybody you talk to. I mean, there's people on my team that I coach to tell them not to try and convince people. This isn't a convincing situation. Actually, along the whole funnel of sponsoring people for your network marketing business, you should never be convincing. Convincing should go out the window. You want to ask them if they're looking and see if they're open. What if I played a game with you and gave you $50 for every no that you got? Seriously. If I played a game with you and I gave you $50 for every no that you got, do you think you might change your stance on prospecting? Do you think when you prospected people and you got their name and you were chatting with them and you asked them the question, would you literally be like, I hope they say no? Oh my God, I hope they say no. I want $50. Please say no. Please say no. Please say no. That should be your attitude. Your attitude should be like, I'm going to give you $50 for every no. How many no's would you go through in a day? How many no's would you go through in a day? First off, how many people would you talk to? See, this is how you can prospect more people. It all starts with that attitude of, I don't care if they say yes or no, I just want to see if they're open. That's where it starts, okay? So that being said, if I was going to give you $50 for every no, how many people would you talk to every single day to try and get a no, or to see if they were open, or to see if they were going to say no? You'd probably talk to 150 people a day, right? You talk to 150 people, you get 100 no's, right? Get 100 no's, be $500 in your pocket, and you'd probably get 50 people that said, yeah, I'm looking. So your business is going to grow anyway. That's the mindset that you need to have if you want to prospect a lot of people. Simply find out if they're open or not. Once they say, yes, I'm open, great, get their number, dip. Once they say, I'm not open, not looking, awesome, dip. But either way, you win. Either way, you win. Guys, that should literally just take the pressure right off you. To know that when you prospect people, you don't have to close them. I don't care if you talk to 10 people in a row and they all say no. That's great. That's great, because you're on your way to finding the yeses. You're on your way to finding the yeses. You just have to talk to a lot of people. What holds people back from talking to a lot of people is they think they have to do the song and dance, right? They think they have to do the jig. They think they have to convince people. They think they have to sell people on why they should join their business. And they think in their minds like, oh my God, I have to talk to people about business, and I have to answer all these questions, and I have to try and get them to give me a number, and I have to drag it out of them. How can I do this? Right? But if you understand that you're only looking to see if they're open, guys, contacting people, prospecting people isn't a big deal at all. It's not a big deal. It's asking them the question, striking up a 2-minute conversation. Hey, let me ask you, I got to run, but let me ask you a question. Would you be at all open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? That's it. You're not trying to convince them one way or the other. You just listen for a yes or no. Okay? So that is a major, major mindset shift that will have you prospecting more people to your business. Literally check to see if they're open. Literally check to see if they're open. That's all your job is when you prospect. That's it. Your job isn't to tell them about the company. It's not to tell them about the comp plan. It's not to tell them about the products. It's not to tell them about the life-changing experiences they're going to have. It's not to tell them about how much money you're making. It's not even to tell them how much money they can make. Your job is not to do that when you're prospecting, guys. Prospecting is simple. The problem is, us network marketers make everything way too stinking hard. You complicate the crap out of things. Don't complicate. Your job when you're prospecting is to simply find out, are you open to a side income? That's it. That's it. That's it. When I did sales, be making phone sales and stuff. I used to at one point in my career, I sold ink and toner, for copying machines. Big companies, they have the big copying machines where they can fax, they can copy, they can print, they can do all that. I used to sell ink and toner to companies over the phone without meeting them. Cold call, we used to call it front to close, where you would call them up, you'd find out what machines they're using, you'd give them price quotes, and you'd try and sell them right there on the spot. Okay? And so I used to do that. What's up, Jam Mark? So I used to do that, right? And the thing that you had to understand, the thing that you had to understand during your day was you didn't spend a ton of time on the phone. It was a one hit, are you buying or are you not? And I understood that I had to go through the numbers. I mean, I'd make a couple hundred calls a day to get 5 or 6 sales, right? So you didn't spend a lot of time convincing people. You would pick up the phone, you'd do your little spiel, you'd find out, if they're buying, if they're in the need for it, and you didn't have to try and convince them. Because if they said, no, I'm not looking, I have a supplier, you may ask who their supplier is. Are they happy with them? Yes, I'm happy with them. Awesome, have a great day. We'll reach back out to you in a couple months and check up on you. Boom, on to the next call. Why? Because if I spent 20 minutes with that person who said they're already happy with their supplier, they weren't looking, they weren't in the market for ink and toner, why would I continue to try and sell them? In the same 15 to 20 minutes that I could talk to them, or that I was talking to them, I could have made 5 more phone calls and gotten 1 more sale. The same is true in prospecting. Because it's a numbers game, all you're doing is you're just checking interest. Are you open? You're not trying to explain your business there. You just want to see if they're open. Right? Explaining your business comes at a later time. Talking about the money, the comp plan, the products, all of that comes at a later time. Don't get caught up in all the minutia, all the little details of prospecting when all it is asking a question and listening for the answer. Period. End of story. A dog could walk around with a note in its mouth that says, do you want to make some extra money? And that dog will prospect people that say, yes, I do. I mean, it's literally that simple. So don't overcomplicate it. Your goal when prospecting, again, for the 8th time, I've probably repeated myself a bunch, is to find out if they're looking. That's it, guys. That's it. I'm begging you. Keep it that simple. And you're going to find that you're going to meet more people because you're not stuck in your head, right? You get out of your head, ask the question, listen for a yes or no, then keep it moving. And then keep it moving. It's literally that simple. Now, guys, if you have any questions or whatever, I don't need to be the only one talking. I'm going to be the only one talking, but you get my point, right? You can ask questions and whatnot. I love questions. So if you have questions, let me know. For those of you that want to learn more about prospecting, I actually have 19 tips, 19 lead sources for your business where I literally break down 19 different ways that you can get more leads for your business. And you can get that if you click above, or you click the link in the, underneath the video, but You go right above here to www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/19 lead sources. You can get access to this book where I literally break down 19 different ways that you can get prospects for your business, right? So you can start to call people, lots of different ways. I don't want to go through all of it. You can get it right there, www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/19 lead sources. Okay. So, Jan Mark asks, how do you find interested people? Well, if you're just cold market prospecting, if you're literally just like at the store, at the gas station, you're just going to the mall or wherever, the way that you do that is you ask. You just have to ask enough people, right? Now, there's other ways to do it, and I'm not getting into it here, which is attraction marketing, which is a method that I use where I actually have people chasing me down to see my opportunity. That's a whole different subject, all right? And if you're interested in that, or want more information about that, shoot me a message. Comment below, shoot me a message, and I'd be more than happy to share with you that program that I do. But if we're talking just regular, everyday, out and about, meeting people, the way you find interested people is you talk to people, you ask them, you strike up conversations, right? You should start 20 to 30 conversations a day, because all your goal is to just find out if they're open. That's it. So you don't have to get into these 20-minute deep conversations about where they see themselves 18 years from now and, their meaning of life. And you don't have to get into those deep conversations. That's not the time. It's a hit and go. It's a hit and go. Hey, blah, 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 striking up a conversation. You work around here? Yes. You live around here? Yes. Great. What do you do for work? Blah. I do this. How do you like it? It's going pretty good. Hey, listen, I got to run, but before I do that, let me ask you a question. Do you ever keep your options open when it comes to a secondary source of income? If it didn't interfere with whatever job they're doing, then you listen for a yes or no. It's a 5-minute conversation. 5-minute conversation. So think about this. If each conversation on average was 5 minutes, you talk to 20 people, what is that? It's 100 minutes. 100 minutes. So that's an hour in 20, 30 minutes? An hour? Could you take an hour and a half a day and talk to 20 people? I don't know. And out of those 20 people, let's say 10 people want to check out your deal. 10 people times 7 days a week, that's 70 people a day, or 70 people a week. I mean, those are the numbers right there. So that's how you do it, guys. Don't make it complicated. Make it very, very simple, because it is. Check to see if they're looking. Don't try and convince them. Don't sell them. Don't go into a lot of details. Keep it simple. Keep it 100. Keep it simple. All right, guys. So that's my tip to you on how to get more prospects for your business. It's a mindset shift, guys. It's all in the mind. Go ahead and grab the 19 lead sources for your business, where you can get 19 different ideas on how to get prospects to talk to about your opportunity. Go to www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/19 lead sources. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. If you have any questions about attraction marketing and the other program, how I have people coming to me, drop a comment below. I'd be more than happy to share with you exactly what I'm doing. So there you have it, folks. If this is your first time on and you got value from this, if you enjoyed this, obviously feel free to share this. But as importantly, make sure you like my fan page here and click get notifications so that you know when I'm going live. I do this live broadcast, Mind Your Business, every Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Every Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do a live broadcast, Mind Your Business, where I talk about mindset, I talk about techniques, I talk about how to sponsor, I talk about all kinds of different things, and you can get it right here. So, that said, guys, this is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Enjoyed sharing with you guys. I will see you all tomorrow night. Have an awesome night. Peace out.